new Dark Goblin evolution, which is going to absolutely counter every single deck that's in the meta right now. Let's take a look and see which evolutions are the best in the game. Starting off with Dark Goblin evolution. In my opinion, it's more in between S and A tier. Poison damage in an area, and it increases until the troop is dead. It also does this to the tower to a lesser degree, which I think might put it in S tier. Again, arrows are going to counter this guy, but it's also just going to completely boost arrows usage rate. Trying to make arrows the best spell in the world, competing with the log, which I guess is fine, but it's also going to make bait a lot worse. Electro Dragon evolution is incredibly annoying. I can't remember the amount of times this thing has just absolutely wiped out every single one of my defenses. You know what's really bad? There's no changes to the E-Drag evolution. That is a scam. Supercell, change that. In between S and A tier, so higher A tier. How about that? Stop. Evil E-Drag is the best evolution in the game right now, especially since they didn't nerf it this season. We'll throw it in S tier. Kennen evolution, it's hard for me to put this any higher than B tier. We never really thought it was going to be the most broken thing in the world, especially since you couldn't really control where the meteors would go when you place the cannon down. Now it's just a normal cannon with the meteors that only do one thing, and it's only one time when it's placed down. Really situational. Evil Musketeer though, probably lower A tier, since Evil Musk is annoying. And if you have any defenses in the back, it's gonna snipe those from the back of the tower. 3 shots though, those are really powerful. It got buffed when it came out. Evil Mega Knight is an S tier material? Probably not, since most P.E.K.K.A decks right now don't have Evolution Mega Knight. Probably middle, higher A tier. Again, P.E.K.K.A has such a strong meta. But Mega Knight, I don't know about that. Kind of reasonably put it in S tier, maybe. Am I going to? No. Evolution P.E.K.K.A. Now, I could throw this in S tier and be fine with it, but I'm gonna throw it in high A tier just because it's gonna get nerfed this season. If I remember correctly, the balance changes. That is my hope. P.E.K.K.A gets seen a lot less. Evil Knight. Now, the purpose of Evil Knight got nerfed so many times. Like I've said in the past, Evil Knight has gotten nerfed countless times. Highest B tier position. If the Evil Knight stands still, its purpose is mitigated. Really just a slightly better Knight, and the Knight is just solid, and that's what B tier is for. Ever since the nerfs for Evolved Tesla, I have not seen it. I am dead serious right now. Tesla is dead. Get this thing out of here. The Evolved Tesla was the only reason Tesla was getting used. And to be fair, it's not a bad card, but you have better building options like Cannon to counter Goblin stun and stuff like that. And the evolution does not help really at all. When was the last time you saw Evil Snowball? Snowball evolution doesn't really have a place in my opinion. I hear people talk about evolutions buffing dead cards, and while that does kind of work, it also didn't really help it that much. I haven't seen Evolution Snowball. Get this thing out of here. Evil Bomber's getting nerfed. The Evil Bomber got silent nerfed this season, meaning it won't hit the tower twice, and now it won't hit troops twice. It used to be an S tier evolution. Now we're just gonna throw an A tier, especially with arrows gonna get buffed with the Evil Dark Goblin. Evo Cage. What does it do? When was the last time you saw Evo Cage being relatively useful? Okay, yeah, roll recruits. Royal recruits, yeah, they use them. We'll throw it higher than Tesla though, because Evo Tesla suck. It pulls things in. Like, listen, that doesn't really do much. If they buff the range of the Evo Cage, maybe that would be useful. And then again, I'm not exactly sure. Unless it pulled buildings, that'd be pretty interesting. X-Bone Mortar would actually suffer. The Goblin guy doesn't even do much different anyways. Maybe lower B tier, I could see some like use case scenario with E-Giant. Yeah, I guess it can counter E-Giant. Evo Archers, yeah. C tier, I saw Evo Archers today. And that was the first time I've seen Evo Archers in maybe a month, because Evo Archers used to be one of the best evolutions in the game when they first came out. And then they could be killed by arrows. Maybe some Expo users out there. And again, arrows is going to be buffed indirectly with the Evo Dark Goblin. Evo recruits are getting reworked this season, meaning I think their dash distance is getting honestly good on Supercell for doing that. Still A tier though. Now, Stein is a good counter for Evo recruits and Cannon. They are still a big nuisance. Evo Drill is probably good, lower A tier. Still annoying, especially considering that it hasn't gotten nerfed in a little bit of time. I think they're trying to keep it in A tier since it was such a powerful evolution when it came out. Evo Firecracker is so annoying. I actually hate it, and its usage rate has gone up, I have noticed. I didn't even look at Royale API. I know it's gone up. Evo Dark Goblin is shaking things up because it's gonna boost the usage rate of arrows. And a lot of these evolutions here, they get countered by it. Please, 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 Supercell, delete Firecracker from the game. Lower B tier for Evil Battle Ram. Now, last season, I did put Evil Battle Ram in C tier because of Peck and Bridge Spam. Now it's even more, which does kind of boost the Evolution Battle Ram. Evil Battle Ram was really good when it came out. Nowadays, not so much because of the nerfs. Can't push back big troops. Evo Skeletons are getting a pretty hard nerf. Try to throw them in B tier, maybe, because they're getting rid of the 4 skeleton, which is going to change things because Evo Skeletons can counter Mega Knight most of the time. And now with 3 skeletons, that's going to be even more difficult. Listen to me when I say this because evil barbs are just not good. Stein, fireball, bomb tower, log bomber, anything that splashes, which is a lot of stuff right now. You know, I don't know at this point. Listen, evil barbs, they don't really have a place anywhere besides lava hounds because they're just useless 99% of the time. Evil ice. Now, it hasn't gotten any nerfs from what I can recall. Stop. Evil Ice Spirit got nerfed so that the third freeze was removed. So we'll probably throw it in B tier just because its purpose is being invalidated right now. Evil bats. Throw it in C tier. Another thing with arrows, yeah, evil bats. Mega Knight bats, they can be pretty annoying, but like I said, the arrows are just gonna kill these guys. And then they're done. There's no reason to use evil bats. Throw them in C tier and forget about them. Evil RG, we could probably shove in B tier, higher B tier, and probably get away with it. He's still pretty annoying, and I don't like him. But I'm not going from a drill player's perspective. I'm going from a player's perspective. And Evil RG is alright. P.E.K.K.A can take down this guy, but it counters Swarm, and that's a good reason why it's not in like C tier or anything like that. Now, Evil Valk, I have seen being used actually a little bit more. Lower A tier. Evil Valk can really slow down some pushes. It wasn't that good when it came out, but now it's really, really solid. Evil Barrel is getting nerfed this season. And so the whole point of Evil Barrel, where you don't know where the fake barrel is now they're making it more noticeable for the fake barrel, which means the whole purpose is just about gone. Now, I've seen on Twitter, Evil Barrel players are not happy right now. But you know what? That's exactly the point. It's so annoying to deal with, not knowing which side is which. So yeah, throw it in B tier. No one likes Evil Barrel. Thank God it's getting nerfed. Evil Zap. Now, ever since they got rid of the third Zap for Evil Zap, we're gonna throw it in C tier. Is it the worst evolution in the game? No, that's reserved for Evil Barbs. Is it good? Is it good? Probably not. Again, it was one of the best evolutions of the game when it first came out. Then they got the nerf the damage. Then they got rid of the third Zap. That was a really big issue. Imagine if they got rid of the third freeze on the Evil Ice period. You know how bad that would be. Same thing for Evil Zap. Evil Mortar. We'll throw it in higher B tier just because Mortar Cannon Carts still exist and it is still a very good deck. I think this guy is super, super annoying. Please get rid of it, Supercell. Listen, Evil Breakers, they don't really have a place because they got nerfed so hard. Again, they were a good replacement. If any deck that has Wall Breakers now, they don't use the evolution. That's just how bad the nerfs have gotten. I don't think Evil Breakers have a place really anywhere besides C tier, but it got buffed. Could I throw it in B tier? Maybe, and we will. Lower B tier. It's still pretty annoying when they come around and like, oh shoot, I have to place my building. I don't have my building cycled. Boom, 800 damage on your tower. Even more, I think, actually. I'm not sure exactly. Evil Wizard, please stay away from me. Ever since Evil Wizard, the shield can get countered by log. That is an actual problem. It was one of the best evolutions in the game with the shield. No need to worry about it now. All you gotta do is log it, and then it's a normal wizard. That's the problem with Evil Wizard. And to play the guy, you need to have regular wizard, which is just not good, please. And finally, evolution Goblin Giants. Now, A tier or S tier? P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant is so annoying. It's the most boosted deck this season, by the way. So would I leave P.E.K.K.A in A tier and Goblin Giant in S tier? Yeah, probably. Is it getting nerfed? I don't know. Is it getting nerfed? Nah. Leave it in S tier. Its combo with P.E.K.K.A just makes the thing absolutely broken, especially with Goblin Stein. All you gotta do is spam the Goblin Giant at the back. And this is the final tier list. Now, guys, make sure you subscribe. We're close to 7K subs. And join our Discord. You guys want to check out our International Clash Royale Brawl Stars Discord server. And follow me on Twitter, of course. We're about to hit 2,000 followers over there. And I'll see you all in a bit. Happy New Year.